Mark, hello, this is KT0 here, bringing you a frozen Synapse commentary. And for the first time, I will do a first-person video. The reason why I'm doing this is because I am seeing the popularity of this game constantly dropping, which I think is not fair. And the other day I was on the gamereplay.org forum and I saw a lot of retarded games which all have their own sessions, and this game does not. It's hardly fair, isn't it? I am going to give you a first-person analysis of strategies and the thinking process that I have to give you a sense about how deep this game actually is and how awesome it would be. Okay, let's kick in. Now, I am playing against AI opponents. The reason why I'm doing this is because of the unstable reaction time of human opponents. They would, well, sometimes they would take 2 weeks to take a move. So that's something I don't want your guys to endure. I want to give a good pace video and give you a good sense about how tense this game actually is. Now let's examine these terrains. As you can see, the unit composition for both sides are identical. I can tell you that simply due to the fact that I was the one who generated this level, so I can decide what the conditions are. And you can see there are quite a lot of obstacles on my opponent's side. It's going to be quite complicated, this one, to be honest. I am in a natural disadvantage if I have less obstacles, and well, now he will have quite the ease to move his social rifle guy, say here. You can simulate in this game as of how your opponents would move, so strategically you will naturally have enough reaction time. Well, it is a turn-based game, so you definitely have enough reaction time. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to let the social rifle guy to aim at this hallway to try to manage this area here, to make sure that no one comes out of this area here and try to take this room and try to basically just to go over this area, which if he moves his social rifle guy here, as you might be able to imagine, and I'm at this hallway here, I basically cannot move through this area, right? Because he will have far too much time to aim and my guys will be taken out quite nicely. Now, the rocket launcher guy. Rocket launcher guy is a bit of a wild card here, since you don't know when or how or where would they shoot at, and they are quite slow. So the thing you have to keep in mind when you're using a rocket launcher is that you have to keep them constantly in cover. And going by the fact that this is the only cover that I have, my opponent's most likely going to use this rocket launcher guy to take out a cover here. So I say the most convenient part of doing that is to move to this high cover, right, and shoot all the way through a whole bunch of cover here. I'm sorry, failing a bit there. Okay, trying to make it precise. Move this cover and try to shoot over that light cover and over this hallway. Can he? He can't. Well, as it turns out, he can't do that. Right. So I'm gonna simulate that. I'm gonna move my shotgun guy, which is gonna add running at people in blazing, as you might be able to imagine, and I'm gonna have him moving this direction and try to get into cover as quickly as possible. As you can see, I'm taking a bit of chances here. Simply, well, I tried to record it once and it didn't work too well, since I don't really have a lot of space in my C drive, and I am going to have to record this in 50 frames per second, so my computer simply cannot take that. Thus, I'm going to make this a bit fast. So if I lose, please, guys, know that I lost for you. I lose for you. Yes, that's what I was going to use. Okay, let's prime this and see what happens. There's quite a lot of planning involved in this game. Oh, so he is having his he's a social rifle guy to move into a room to try to take this light cover area here and try to manage to govern this whole area here. Basically, I would be forbidden to move into this area at all if he success in that regard. But I'm gonna see I'm going to be saying that he is going to have a line of sight on my guys, and he knows where my assault rifle guy is, and he immediately started shooting at me. And it's not a good start, to be honest. So my general strategy here is trying to delay this guy as long as possible, to have my shotgun guy enough time to move into this cover here and try to go over this direction and try to blitz him, to try to take out anyone in this room. And as you can see, my decision in taking out this cover here is going to pay off here. Now the only question is, to which direction would I save more time? Time is of essence in this game, as you might imagine, and his shotgun guy is at this direction. I have confirmed line of sight with my assault rifle guy here, and well, I cannot move towards that direction. I will be boned, and they both stopped. So as you can see, there's no real luck involved in this game. He started shooting quite early, so he had more time to end than I do, and he will be able to take out my assault rifle guy every single time, no matter how many times I simulate that. So I'm not going to do the stupid decision here. I'm going to cancel the aim. I'm going to continue on sight, and I'm going to have him move towards that direction and try to have this guy move a bit. If he's trying to move into the light cover here, right? If he's aiming at that direction, if he's trying to move into the light cover here and try to aim at that direction, I want to know whether, excuse me, I want to know whether he will be able to call me off guard or not. And well, as it turns out, he will be able to take me out quite nicely. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to cancel everything I have. I have my guy continue on sight and move here, delay for 0.4 seconds, and I'm going to have him move here, and then out here to aim at that direction to prevent any that direction to prevent any run by of the shotgun guy here. Or perhaps I'll have him move here so that he will have a larger line of sight, as you can see. Through these two covers, so this shotgun guy basically doesn't have a chance. Right. He will still be able to take me out. Right, so by that I know that I'm not out of sight yet. But I have to adjust my movement to here. Yep. He's being delayed quite a bit, so he's going to have time to move into this light cover here, and my assault rifle guy will survive, and thus I would have enough time to aim at this direction and try to distract the shotgun guy a bit, to give my shotgun guy enough time to move into light cover. Thing is, it's going to be quite dicey, isn't it? But I want to make sure that my guys don't get caught off guard by the shotgun guy here. I am going to move my own shotgun guy over here, and then move in this cover here. I knew for a fact that his rocket launcher shoots a rocket the first time, to take out a bit of this cover here to try to make sure that he has enough space to maneuver. And I know for a fact that he shot from that direction. Okay, so he's rocket launcher guys here, that I know for a fact, and the possible decision that he makes is to have this rocket launcher to move into the cover here to make sure that the rocket launcher is absolutely safe. As you might be able to imagine, the rockets do take time to reload, so he's going to make sure of that. But in the meantime, if his rocket launcher guy moves out here and take out this cover here before my shotgun guy moves in, there's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, this cover is actually taken out by my own rockets. Okay, so that's not going to work. I'm gonna have him move here. I'm gonna blast into this room and try to take out the rocket launcher here. Now, going by how slow the rocket launcher is, I don't really anticipate that he would have a lot of time to react, right? And at the meantime, I am going to move my own rocket launcher guy just a little bit to try to take out some of the cover. Now I don't have a line of sight. That's perhaps the most annoying thing in the world. And because of that, I will shoot another rocket here, take out a bit of this cover to make sure that I have a good angle of fire on this area here, right? If I take out the cover here, right, I would have enough space to... no, cancel everything. I'll take out this cover here to make sure that I have enough space, right? So once I pop out here, I will be able to shoot all this area here, right? So he has nowhere to hide other than this small section of the map. Right, I'm thinking that's good, right? So I am going to prime it and take my chances. Right, so he's also one of the guys getting smart. He has moved to this direction here, and I was out of the line of sight. Right, I will carefully examine the movement to approximate the time. Right. I don't have a line of sight. That's most annoying. Right, I'm going to estimate his shotgun guy is moving towards that direction, so he's most likely he is most likely in cover, right over here. And his assault rifle guy was shooting at me at that position, right? So he's most likely is moving in cover here, right, or here. It could be both. So he's solely relying on this cover here, which is good, right? It's very good for me. What I can do now is I'm going to simulate and see what the situation actually is. And as you can see, his rocket was actually aiming to take out my assault rifle guy here. He's standing there while I will play safe and move into the cover here, and thus if he takes out this area here, the blast radius would affect my assault rifle guy and taking out quite nicely. But of course it didn't work. It's me playing. What do you think? And what I'm going to have to do here is to move my assault rifle guy very carefully, make sure that nothing happens, and right. So this is going to be wild here. His shotgun guy was moving into cover. I assume his assault rifle guy is as well. The only thing that I can imagine happening is that he would have his assault rifle guy aiming at this area here to try to take out anyone that comes by. Okay, so I know for a fact, right? His shotgun guy is moving towards that area, so it's most likely here now. Excuse me. He's most likely here now, and my shotgun guy's here, right? And his rocket launcher guy's moving extremely slowly, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have my shotgun guy move as short of a distance as possible to this direction and have it aim in this hallway, right? If he aims here, would he be able to take me out? That's my question. He will. Right, so I'm going to adjust my movement here. This hallway, 0.3 seconds, quite enough. And then on the 0.3 second mark, I'm going to have him cancel the aim, continue on sight and move over here, right? I'm going to use my shotgun guy to cover this whole area here to make sure that no one moves anywhere near here. After I take out the rocket launcher guy of his, he should not have any other options other than moving around this area here. So I'm going to contain him basically. I'm going to move my assault rifle guy a little deeper, try to make sure that I have a good angle of fire on everything here, right? I'm going to have a shooting radius about this wide. That's good. That's quite good actually. And if he tries anything funny with his shotgun guy, he should be taken out quite nicely, unless he tries to blizz around a corner, which would be countered quite easily by my shotgun guy, and my rocket launcher guy is now completely exposed, which I'm not particularly happy about. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have my rocket launcher guy shoot another rocket here. Now this rocket here is going to take out my own cover, right? But I don't really mind that, since right, I'm going to take out this waypoints here to make sure that his shotgun guy does not take any shot. Why is he waiting? Oh, dead in the track. Oh no. Right, I'm going to rearrange this. Excuse me, guys. That direction, lag for... why is he doing that? We're a bit far. I'm at that direction. Lag for 0.3 seconds. And on that, cancel the aim. Continue on sight and have it here, and I'm at that direction. Right, he's basically in cover here, right? So no one can do anything about it. And my rocket launcher guy would shoot one rocket. As it happens, that's not a very good idea. I would be taking out my own guy there. Right, so that's not a good idea. But what I can do is that I would have the rocket launcher guy to shoot one rocket here to open up the line of sight for my assault rifle guy, right? So once this rocket detonates, it should take out this whole area here, and my assault rifle guy would have a very wide shooting angle here. So anyone comes around this corner, unless they come in greater number, will be able to take I will be able to take out quite nicely. Right. So I'm thinking that's good. I'm going to prime it.
System primed.
I don't have much time left. Okay, so what happened in that turn is that my shotgun guy was utterly destroyed. By the assault rifle guy shooting from this angle here. So he's moving in here. He defied my expectation and he was not trying to move into this cover here, but instead he was trying to move his whole force through this room here into this large cover area here. So obviously he doesn't want to be contained, and his shotgun guy is now here, right? So he cannot pop around this corner because he'll be taken out quite nicely, and I know for a fact that his assault rifle guy would die to my firing here, right? So he is most likely going to be either here or here, and I'm thinking here. So what happens is that I'll have my rocket launcher going to shoot one rocket here to take out any possible cover that he has. Right, so he has to go out. He has no other choice, or otherwise he'll be taken out quite nicely. But what he can do here is that he's going to move into a cover a bit, and he's going to wait for until this guy's down, and that will give you enough time to move out of the cover out of the cover here. Excuse me. He's here. He's going to move out of cover here and into here. Right. As it turns out, he will have enough time to do that, and I'm thinking that's exactly what he's going to do. So I'm going to be predictedly, is that the right word, to shoot a rocket here to try to take out this whole cover area, and hopefully he'll be inside of the blast radius and be taken out nice and easy. And I take my chances, and I'm thinking that's good, right? I have two of his guys down, and I still have a assault rifle guy in a very good positioning, and I still have my rocket launcher guy to take out the terrain advantage as well. As it happens, no, he's moving towards that direction, and he's not going to survive the next turn. That's game. That's game. Right, that's game here. I'm just going to prime it and take the easy win. He has no way of engaging my assault rifle guy here. He's too far off the distance. Ah, no. Right. He's forcing my assault rifle guy to move so that he can get a larger advantage point. So I'm not taking any of that. He's most likely somewhere around here. So I'm gonna have my rocket launcher guy to shoot one rocket here, take out a bit of the covering area that he has. He's not there to move now. His only safe haven is behind the cover, and being behind cover is well and all, but oops. Okay, so I'm thinking that he's gonna force a draw here, which is extremely annoying. Okay, so I'm going to play safe and all the covering area here. Right, I'm gonna open a very wide angle of fire for my assault rifle guy. I'm gonna take the absolutely sure win. Not to any chances whatsoever. So he has moved into this room here. Or does he have enough space? Yes, he does. Right, so he's most likely is moving into this area here. He knows that this area is not safe, right? So he knows that, and because of that, most likely he'll be moving out here. And what I'm going to do here is going to move my assault rifle guy, which is a very good fire angle behind this light cover, and aiming down this hallway, right? Actually, I'm going to do it even more here, and move towards here, and on this line, I'm going to aim down here, here, and here. Right, I'm thinking that's good. That's very good, actually. Right, that should work. And after this, I'll have immediately go into this light cover here. He's gonna stay there for about, say, 2 seconds. Is that good enough? Move into the light cover here and cover this whole area here. Alright, so basically he has nowhere to run. And my rocket launcher guy, I know for a fact that he is safe somewhere and how, and take out this area here. Make sure that there's no way for the shotgun guy of my opponents to hide. So the general thought is that I'm going to eliminate all the cover that my opponent is likely going to utilize.
Mission complete.
Okay, he's here. Right, he's just turtling. He's not trying to move in and eliminate me. So I took an easy win here. Not a very decisive win, but I took a win. So as you can see, this game is very deep, and it's all based on outthinking your opponents, simply due to the mechanic that you can use a simulation to simulate what would happen if your opponents think exactly how you think he will think, and you are countering that thought. So it's a very awesome game, I would have to say. Just go and buy it. I'll post a link down below to Humble Indie Bundle, which is on a pay what you want module, but if you pay $5 or more, you get this game, Frozen Synapse, and you get a multiplayer key that you can use to go into excuse me, a multiplayer servers online to play against other people. So if you like what was presented there, I strongly recommend you to go there, spend $5 and have this awesome game in your library or shelf, as you might like to call it. Right, so my name has been KT0. I will see you next time.